That's in relation to the statistics given by your counterpart, the Education Minister. 120,000 student enrollment every year, and that's more likely to increase given the high population growth rate. And then he also indicated to the country that every year we have 30,000 grade 12s coming out, and on the basis of that, our tertiary institutions, including teachers' college, universities, are able to take up to 15,000. So where do we place the other 15,000, and the number could be increasing? So, you know, it could go up to a million over time and in the years to come. So, Melagashkim Yulong, TVET college on life skills to our bulk of our people. There was some higher education policy that talked about rolling out TVET colleges in 1-1 LLG or 1-1 electorate because of this need. What is the status of this policy now? And, you know, Minister, if you can explain to the people of this country, because we must be prepared for this increasing number of energetic, young, but thrown out into the system. That's my first question. What is the status of this policy, and what is your department doing with this one, so we can inform the people of this country? I think TVET should be given serious consideration by government, and I am happy to ask this question to the good minister. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Minister of Law, Higher Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Lord Governor of Southern Highlands. Lord Gubla question. This is the issue where Governor am raising a big picture. You will notice from Education Minister's response, 120,000 students starting school or primary school, and by the time they reach grade 12, 30,000 go through. So what happens to the 90,000? Mgudla challenge where now Minister of Higher Education, Education, Tribal Law solving this issue, so we don't leave the 90,000, everybody goes through. But again, it now poses a big challenge to us at higher education, where we need to immediately close that 15,000 gap where we don't have literal space to fit in the 30,000 students that graduate every year. And that's where TVET comes in very handy. And I think in relation to the question asked about the number of students that graduate, and of course, graduate from grade 12, and those that can go to universities, in another block where slow learners or those that are more hands-on can go through the TVET program. According to MTDP 4, it's a requirement that every district must have one TVET each in your districts. And so from our part, we've secured about 300 million kina from ADB, and shortly we will roll him out sample all programs for all colleges, TVET colleges in the country. You would have seen this week some tender come out for IT support, and so from our point of view, yes, we are starting that program, but we require or ask for all of you MPs, DSIP or various support that government gives you, at least put in counterpart or starting program 2 on them, one on colleges, because obviously the challenge for us to absorb everyone that comes out of our secondary school is huge. In fact, from our planning, as soon as I took office, we require at least 1.3 billion every year to quickly close that gap, creating more space in our institutions. And of course, that's going to be unrealistic for the government to give us 1.3 billion every year, of course, with all the needs from various sectors. In terms of the Southern Highlands Teachers College, I will have to get some response from my department and come back to you, Governor. But I want to thank yourself and Governor for HELA And I think Minister for Work, some of you that are not just looking for spaces within, but are also looking for spaces abroad and sending your kids to study in overseas universities using your own funds. So while I have this opportunity, you may know I plan space inside our tertiary institutions. But for those of you taking initiative to fund and send your own kids to go and study outside, I want to commend you. So Governor, for Southern Islands and Hela, you two have started by sending over 100 to Parul University in India, and I want to commend both of you in this house. But I'll respond to the other one as soon as I get some more information later on during the week, next week. Thank you.